Hello, welcome to the Crazy Nature channel. In this video I will show you 20 fights of monkeys among themselves and with other animals. It will be interesting. Go! Monkeys are quite peaceful animals with which humans can easily interact, but there are also varieties of large monkeys, such as chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, which are no longer so easy to approach. All monkeys can be easily pissed off and are often done either by themselves or by other animals. And so in the first video we have two gorillas measure their strength, but their fight quickly ends with the appearance of the head of the family. After the appearance of which, all the gorillas fled, but perhaps the fight continued behind the scenes. In the next video, there was a small fight between two female ooh, in which the cub even took part. Fortunately, he was not injured, and the fight ended pretty quickly. In the third video, we see how one of the monkeys took a stick in hand and began to attack the other, after which they ended up in a fight, which quickly stopped and then resumed a little. Looking at this video, it is difficult to identify the clear winner, but the monkeys clearly amuse the people who looked at them. In zoos, such fights occur quite often. So, for example, in this video, two gorillas started a fight to death, which looked even better than some of the fights in the UFS, but soon one of the gorillas retreated and it was all over. In the sixth video, monkeys began to mock a large gorilla, which, as a result, could not even catch up with its offenders and take revenge. As a result, everything ended quietly and peacefully. Clashes of gorillas in everyday life occur quite often. They fight for territory, then for the female, as well as for the right to be a leader. In this video again, two gorillas measure their strength, but although the fights take place for a short amount of time, since the monkeys start to run away from each other, they look quite epic and it is interesting to watch that the heart sinks. And here is the most interesting and dynamic video for today, in which one gorilla throws dirt first towards the observers, and then simply leaves for another party, after which she attacks the second girl passing by and an unreal fight ensues, and soon the initiator of the fight retreats and both the monkeys disappear behind the bushes. Agree. No one already felt a great desire to approach these animals, and after watching the video, even standing behind strong glass would be pretty scary, since gorillas are very dangerous and their strength is very huge. Another similar video, where two gorillas sort things out again, in which one of the monkeys seemed to want to transfer the other to the ground, but she still managed to stay on her feet. And in this video we see a large number of bezaianas. Some are just resting, feeding the cub, just running, while others continually touch each other, as a result of which one fight develops into another and almost chaos begins, as well as someone forges and clearly shows great aggression towards their relatives. But it's good that everything ends pretty quickly and everyone again continues to do their own thing. And again the battle of two big monkeys, which at first gradually get closer and after which the most interesting happens. Also please note that other gorillas do not climb into a fight between the other two. And this video was filmed in the forest, where two gorillas again entered into a small battle, where the winner was never identified, and just imagine how often these fights take place behind the scenes of video cameras. Personally, it seems to me that everything can happen there much more serious. Chimpanzees also do not stand aside, although their fights are not as epic, compared to gorillas, but it is still interesting to see, since sometimes it seems that they are just playing. In this video, we see how a lion climbed the tree to feast on the poor monkey, which has already moved to the very edge of the branch, as it realizes that the lion cannot go further, because it can fall. But the lion still does not give up and continues to strain the monkey with its presence in the tree, which occasionally tries to reach its prey. As a result, the lion gives up and gradually begins to descend from the tree, as he realizes that nothing can be done. Another video of the Javanese macaques fighting over food and hitting a third resting macaque. At the beginning of this video, we observe how the gorilla sits and looks at people, and then the frame falls on two small monkeys that are playing toli, or once again they find out which of them is stronger, but we never saw such a spectacle as in the other videos. Since everything ended calmly enough. Fights of macaques are sometimes also not inferior in their interestingness, since they are quite dexterous and just as aggressive as gorillas, and they also often try to bite each other. Here's another video of fighting monkeys. Enjoy watching. In this video, the monkeys generally started a fight right next to the audience. They were separated only by strong glass, but it was much more interesting to watch this. And after the fight, one of the monkeys sat quietly and scratched his leg on the stone. In one of the last few videos, we see a baby monkey, not counting its strength, sticks to a cat, which several times without any problems hits the head of a small monkey. And in the final video, we see how the monkey mocks the awkward and weak pig, who surprisingly gives a good rebuff to his offender. How do you feel about monkeys and whether you have had cases when they attacked you, or did you see how they attacked animals? Write about it in the comments and do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And in order not to miss the next videos, I recommend that you put a bell, thanks to which you will be one of the first to see the next selection.